Do you want to keep your pets radiation free just in case you need to eat them after the apocalypse? Well, we have the solution for you. The Mira Safety Ark enclosure. Because nobody has children anymore, we know that you need a safe protective enclosure for the next best thing, your pet. That's what we're going to talk about today. We have a solution for N95 Nancy. Whether she's on her way to a widespread sit-in or a Tesla car keying festival, we have the solution to keep your pug alive from the Zeta strain of COVID, which has a 0.000000001% fatality rate. Call me crazy, but I've always thought this was kind of a ridiculous idea. But everybody keeps blowing up my inbox saying, what about my Pomeranian Shih Tzu Chihuahua pug? What about him in the apocalypse? That's what matters most to Westerners, right? So Mira has provided a solution for that problem. It is a portable pet enclosure called the CBN Animal Ark. It's gonna keep them alive so they can keep eating your food in the apocalypse. Hopefully they're gonna serve some function asides alerting bloodthirsty marauders to your location. So the people at Mira said, don't put a dog over 22 pounds in here. So today we're gonna put a 50-pound dog in here just for spite. Goose, come on Goose. Hey Goose. Now this dog is a communist. So from what I hear, it loves being in enclosures where it has very few rights and freedoms. So I have a feeling this should go off without a hitch. This is the contraption here. It's made of a reinforced laminate material, also known as plastic. I presume this is gonna be in a car because there's no way we're gonna be able to lift Goose up while he's in here. So we got some artificial turf to try to fool the animal into thinking that it's natural. All jokes aside, guys, this will keep them alive. If there is a chemical threat, a biological threat, you never know. There might be a virus that just kills dogs in the future. You just never know. You also need this powered air purifier respirator, which I should say is dual use. So you can use it for yourself. If you have a gas mask, this is gonna allow you to breathe easier. When you wear a gas mask, it's very hard to breathe. So if you're doing anything laborious, if you're running, you're not gonna be able to run far because it's gonna be very hard to respirate. That is why they use things like powered air purifier respirators, because they just make the breathing that much easier. So we gotta put some batteries in this thing. Now for this, we need 8 AA batteries, so make sure you have a stockpile of batteries. All right, so we're going to go like this, and then we can put on our filters. This is gonna keep Goose alive. So we're gonna plug it into there, right? Now, because it's a positive pressure system, as long as this is going, that means that air cannot come in from the zippers because air is gonna be constantly trying to get out of the system. So it doesn't even matter really that this is not airtight. As long as this thing is on, this enclosure is going to prevent any sort of contaminants from coming inside. Decontamination is probably gonna be an issue with this. Let's say there was a radiological incident. You're gonna wanna wash this off before you take the dog out, I presume. I'm just trying to think if this is at all practical, because where you put it is where it's gonna stay. You're not gonna be able to move it, right? I guess if you were fleeing a fire, a wildfire, if there was a pathogen in the air and you were in your car, if there was a nuclear detonation and you were in your car. Now, if this was a wheeled system, maybe that would be a better idea. You know, the use cases for this are rather limited. The next part is convincing your animal that may be smarter than you to get into this bubble and stay there and not scratch its way out. So now we have Mr. Goose. Can you please come and join us? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good boy, good boy. Okay, so remember, only 50 pounds. So you want to do the honors and zip her up? Goose, your big butt's in the way. Good boy, good boy. All right. There you go. Sit, 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 sit. just talk in a very high-pitched voice all throughout the disaster to make sure that the dog remains calm. You can see that the thing is inflating. He's like, what happens next? You're alive, bro. That's all that matters. Good boy, good boy. He's getting some fresh air blowing in there. I would be pissed off too. I would be pissed off too. If you want your dog to be depressed, confused, and angry with you, put him in this device. So what you could do if you didn't want them to claw at the enclosure is to put a cage inside here. First you cage them, and then you enclose them. I think Goose has done a very good job, and for that we are grateful. So we're gonna set him free, even though it means that he's probably gonna die once we open this because there's radiation everywhere. All right, you ready, Goose? Good boy. He's gonna hate me forever. He's always gonna associate me with the guy who put him in a bubble. So all jokes aside, it does work. So this is the only enclosure system providing comprehensive CBRN protection for various household pets. That's chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear. Collapsible construction for easy storage and transport. I think this vinyl material could be a bit thicker, to be honest, for something that's gonna be heavy anyways. Why not just make it a bit more durable? It's got a 15-year shelf life for long-time usage, rugged laminate 230 construction with reinforced seams, more than 6 hours of resistance to blister agents. So blister agent would be something like mustard gas, which is mildly corrosive, and I presume that it would eventually, eat its way through that. Works as a positive pressure system with the MB90 PAPR system sold separately. And again, this is dual purpose. So you can use this for humans and dogs. Functions as a dog gas mask, providing constant filtered air in the 14 square foot interior. I'm gonna try to get in there. Just to show you how spacious it is. You can use it for yourself too. It's your portable bunker.
Where's the button?
Well, you should ask me that before you close the thing. There's sufficient space for food, water, and toys for your captive. Fully translucent and transparent for easy monitoring of your victim. It says it only holds a 22-pound animal, but I'm 200 pounds and it's holding me. Can be mounted on strollers, wagons, sleds, or pickup truck beds for easy transport. All right, let me see if I can get comfortable. It's also a portable shelter. So it's rainproof. Hey, this isn't bad, if you had a pillow in here. It's getting a little hot, I'm not gonna lie. It acts as a bit of a greenhouse. Could you imagine going to the beach and busting this out and just zipping yourself up and sitting in there? Goose, help me! Goose, no, don't go away! You traitor! I freed you! Let me out!
Let me out! Let me out! I want out!
Your captive cannot escape because there's no way to access the zipper from the inside. Somebody want to just crack this a little bit? I would not want to be a dog in there. Is it worth it? That's the question. Well, it depends on how much you feel your animal is worth it to you. I think that it's perhaps a little bit overkill, but hey, who am I to say? Animals serve a lot of functions. They can alert you, they can be used to help you hunt, retrieve, scout, track. So they definitely serve a purpose. So keeping them alive might be a priority for some people. If you guys want one of these, we will post a link in the description section below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Canadian Prepper out.
The best way to support this channel is to support yourself by gearing up at CanadianPreparedness.com, where you'll find high-quality survival gear at the best prices, no junk, and no gimmicks. Use discount code PREPPINGGEAR for 10% off. Don't forget, the strong survive, but the prepared thrive. Stay safe.